You're on Triple J right around the country, and just before that track, we'll get to that in a moment, we heard from Pearl Jam and the track from the LP 10 and Alive. And just then, Turn Around.
Rolling Stones. I thought it was the Rolling Stones.
Oh, it was too. Thank you, guys. It was the Rolling Stones, and sad, sad, sad.
You know, it's very hard to confuse.
I didn't write it down, that's the problem. In the studio, telling me what I've played over the last 5 minutes is Nirvana, and the track just then we heard was Turn Around from their brand new tour souvenir EP, Hormoning. Welcome, guys. Thank you for coming in.
You're welcome.
How you all doing?
Thank you.
That's good.
Very good.
Well, welcome to Australia for the first time, and congrats on the way that the LP has gone. Has it surprised you? Are you blown away?
No.
Yes. Yeah. No one expected it to do.
2 no's and a 1. Okay, well you are...
It better have gone gold or... Heads would have rolled.
Well, it's also kicking in for you in a big way overseas. And was there much pressure on you to stay back home and consolidate that?
No.
No?
No.
The answer is no.
Fine. Okay. We might go to another track. We seem to be having some technical problems with this one, so if you guys could just hang in there, we'll hear another track from Hormoning.
Sleepy, hang on.
Another track there from Nirvana's Hormoning Tour EP, a track called Aneurysm. What's the story behind the EP? Where was that recorded?
Oh, it was recorded here and there. Parts of it was recorded in...
Well, that last song was recorded in Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
And then some of the other ones were taken from a Peel session that we did about a year ago.
And is that likely to be released as a Peel session?
I don't know. I don't think we've really discussed
Never heard anything about it.
All right, you think they'd be quite interested in doing that. Kurt, you sound in quite fine voice on that one, but we've heard some stories about you having some voice problems over the last couple of months. How's the voice holding up now?
Well, let me tell you, I gargle glass and eat kerosene. I smoke Camel filters.
How is the voice, Kurt?
It's fine now. I've had a month rest, and I've been babying it and gargling milk of magnesia. It's
You
fine.
did that Luciano Pavarotti apprenticeship in Rome last
Yeah.
week. That helped a lot.
Had a lot of cheese.
What were all those rumors about, the sex and...
Well, me and Luciano, let's have a party.
I'm sure we'll hear about those in Melody Maker one of these coming days. You toured pretty extensively over the end of last year. How did that get to you? Did you get really tired towards the end? I know your voice sort of suffered from it.
People were saying that we were getting uptight and pissed off and cranky, but they
To heck with
to
them!
heck with them. Profuli.
Can't imagine your voice getting uptight or cranky. What
What do you mean by that?
I said I can't imagine it at all.
Crikey.
What did you do
Yoinks.
over your month break?
What?
What did you do over your month break?
I slept the
Yeah.
whole time. I ate.
Chris, what did you do apart from making noises under your arms?
I learned new armpit jokes.
Oh, that's good.
I perfected my magician act, magic act.
You're supposed to be a musician, not a magician.
Not a magician, right. I'm a championship diver and a professional photographer. And in my spare time, I do horseback riding and cake decorating.
And you like meeting fun people, I'm sure.
Of who?
Now, your LP has done amazing things.
I make fun of people like I make funny faces at them and like and stick my tongue out at them. And
Really gets on the nerves.
Now, the LP has done exceedingly well for you. Did you ever sort of sit back when you were recording it and think, my God, we're onto something pretty amazing here, or is it that the thing totally surprised you?
I sit back and think, when are we going to get out of here? I'm hungry.
You didn't think that? It didn't sort of, when you were in the process of making it, think...
Well, back to taunting people, I think that's a very intense part of a human being's when they're on the edge and you're bugging the hell out of them. And
Just waiting for them to bite, huh?
on a human reactions to petty type distractions, like giving somebody a flat tire or flicking their ear. It's very interesting.
Or
Yeah.
putting your index finger to their chest and saying, "What's that?" and then flicking them in the nose.
Yeah.
Or you can walk up to somebody and say, "Hey, who won the race?" And they go, "I don't know who." And you go, "Charlie Horse," and you knee him right in that thigh.
And then there's prank phone calls.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. Oh, that's another story.
And destroying furniture, destroying hotel rooms, equipment.
It's all a bunch of... well, you can't cuss, can
You can't cuss, yeah.
I think we get the gist. Rubbish, not true.
Rubbish.
you? Yeah.
I just ripped.
Not true, not ever true.
Yeah.
Now, Kurt,
If it's not true, it's ever true.
you talk a lot about your other bands like Mudhoney and Sonic Youth. Can you see yourself opening up, and bands like Sonic Youth, opening up the field for a lot of other bands who are perhaps just starting out?
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
What other bands have you sort of seen along the months that you would like to see sort of have advantages out of your success?
Well, a lot of bands have gone on tour with us, like Show the Knife and Captain America, and Melvins, and Jesus Lizard, Urge Overkill.
Yeah.
All those bands, I'd love to see them become the top Hot 100.
And do you think
countdown.
that the climate is right for that kind of stuff to happen?
Very much. Major labels are signing every underground band there is.
And what
Flipper
can-
got signed. If Flipper's getting signed, then you know
Flipper,
something's
the
happening.
Melvins, Hole are all getting signed to major labels. Mudhoney, Urge Overkill.
There's bands I've practiced in a garage a couple times.
Yeah, and it's, let's go to a major. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any danger that it's a thing that majors are into doing at the moment, but they're not really thinking about the long term, like 5 years down the track and supporting these
Well,
bands?
most independent bands don't last more than 5 years anyhow, so who cares? May as well get some money out of it instead of getting ripped off by SST for 5 years, you know?
Exactly.
And people
who wants to end up like the Rolling Stones 40th anniversary thing anyway? You don't want to make it seem like a career.
The good stuff will just rise to the top, you know.
Yeah.
Float.
Well, if you're talking about independent
Just like
bands,
a
I think a
turd.
lot of people would have thought that you would have started out as an independent band. And can you see yourself combusting in a couple of years and saying that you're not going to last that long?
Who cares?
That can happen. That can happen. As soon as you start writing bad songs, you gotta be prepared for it.
Well, you
It's
you
just
gotta
not
have
fair.
security in a career. See,
It's just not fair.
What about Nirvana in the near future? Are you going to be going into the studio soon
Not soon,
this
no.
fall
for a new album?
We're gonna
a new
record-
CD.
photo album.
We're gonna record with Steve Albini, aren't we, guys?
Yes,
Aren't
we
we,
are.
John Silva?
Aren't we? Proud.
And have you got any new songs that you might be showing us on this tour?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Aneurysm.
No,
We play
there's
that.
even newer songs that we've been playing. You'll
Like
probably
what?
hear them on a bootleg somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, we don't play brand new songs that aren't even written yet all the way anymore.
We might though. There's a few. Like,
Why don't we just make up a bunch of
Unless we
songs?
start
and
going
have
into the riff.
20
in the middle
minutes
of the
psychedelic
song.
jam.
Play it.
Yeah.
Well, I might leave you guys to work that one out yourselves. I hope the tour goes very
We're
well
fishing
for
for
you.
your advice.
I'll give that to you off air, guys. Kurt,
Yeah, go
Chris,
take a
and
hike,
Dave.
jerks. Let's require some advice.
We get it.
Another track from
Don't
the
stand up in
Hormoning
boats.
EP. This is A Son of a Gun. See you later.